Acústica sala de ensayos. Sala acondicionada para orquestas, 32 metros cuadrados. Sala para bandas, 18 metros cuadrados. Salón para estudio individual, 9 metros cuadrados. Backline. Alquiler de equipos. Alquiler de sonido. Acústica sala de ensayos.
Cultura Subterránea.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Bienvenidos a Cultura Subterránea, testimonio audiovisual del movimiento del rock y el metal en Santander. Hoy tenemos la entrevista que realizamos al baterista de origen sueco TOBIAS KELLGREN tras su visita a nuestra ciudad. Bienvenidos.
Well, I came here almost 1 year ago. It's because of a woman that I have met here, and this is my third time here. It's a beautiful country, a lot of beautiful people. Everybody's smiling, everybody's happy. As I said, it's a beautiful and rich country, and I like it very much. And this is certainly not the last time I'm here. I have been to many places in the area of Santander. I've been in Bucaramanga, of course. This is where I stay because my girlfriend lives here with her family. San Gil, Chicamocha. I'm not very familiar with the names yet, but I've been to some places, islands of San Andres and Barutu. It's a beautiful country. I never was a really full-time professional player because I always had another work on the side, sort of like a normal job. But music has always been a big priority in my life, and playing drums is one of the things I think I will never never release in my lifetime. And the music has taken me places I never would have seen otherwise. I've been touring in Europe for many years. I'm talking about the situation that maybe happened during the most of the 90s. I did a lot of tours in Germany and France, Spain, Italy, and a couple of tours in North America too, the United States. And as time moves on with different bands, I've been in, I don't know how many bands, maybe 30 bands in my life, but to mention a few that was important that I go through for many years was Dissection. Was a pretty big band in Europe and most of the world between 95 and 97. That I would say is the most important years of my life in playing. We did maybe 10 or 12 tours in 2 or maybe 3 years, and it was a very good time. It was. And I have tried to live professionally and jumping into other pretty big bands as well, like In Flames for one tour, and some bands in Sweden too that I'm afraid to mention here because nobody knows about them, obviously. Death metal, black metal, heavy metal, thrash metal, and normal rock too. I come from a music culture, the area of Gothenburg, where everybody played, and it was a very good time to grow up in this area, part of Sweden. I'm happy to say I've started to play the drums again, because 2 years ago I sold my drums. I said, okay, adios. I sold my drum kit, and 2 years went by until a couple of months ago I said, hey, what the hell, I buy a new drum kit, why not? And everything came to place. Many people started to call me to join the bands, and right now I'm very happy to be in 2 cover bands, like normal rock and roll, and I like it. And it's all back to basics now, and I like it. a couple of beers in the rehearsal room and relaxed, and maybe some shows in small clubs, and that's what I like for the moment, because the traveling takes a lot of my time too, and of course my work. Not really, except for Massacre. That I was a long time I listened to the band, but of course for many years I had heard of this band. But besides that, I'm sorry to say no. It's simply because maybe there exist many good bands here, but right now I don't know. Back then, when I was younger, 15 or 16 years old, I was crazy. I was tape trading with other people from South America, with people from Japan, United States. I think it was Israel or Egypt too. And tape trading. And this is how death metal band got known throughout the world, because it was a big community in the world. And I think now it still exists. It's even bigger now, I think, because of the internet. But back then it was very special. As a musician, of course, obviously other drummers. For example, Mickey D, now in Motörhead for 20 years, but back 20 years ago he was in the best band in the world, I think, called King Diamond, from Denmark and Sweden too. He's one of my biggest influences. And of course the death metal drummers, Pete Sandoval, Salvadorian from Morbid Angel. Of course Gene Hoglan too, of Death, and Strapping Young Lad is excellent. Thank you for inviting me. I hope to come here many other times and going to the shows produced here in Colombia. Hello, you maniacs, listen to and watching Cultura Subterránea. My name is Tobias, I'm a drummer from Sweden. I bid you saludos Colombia. Gracias.
Y bien amigos, aquí llega el final de Cultura Subterránea. Esperamos que hayan disfrutado de esta entrevista con el señor TOBIAS KELLGREN. Y también esperamos que nos sigan acompañando en este espacio para el rock, para el metal, para la cultura. Este es un espacio para ustedes. Buen fin de semana para todos.
Cultura Subterránea.